Kia Soul-EV Review. This is Kia's first production electric vehicle, based on the familiar high-roofed Soul hatchback. Like all other Kia models, the Soul-EV gets the same 7-year warranty, which is a market first for battery-powered vehicles and should help reassure potential purchasers. In the conversion to battery power, the core of the Soul, the conventional internal combustion engines, transmission and heating system, have all been dumped, the front and rear styling revamped and the structure reworked. While the upper body structure is carried over, it has been further beefed up with extra strengthening in the B-pillars and sills. 5 extra cross members have also been bolted across the floor pan to increasing the rigidity of the body shell by 27%. The Soul-EV also gets a restyled front end and a plastic insert in the grille space, which opens up to reveal the twin charging sockets. The rear bumper and tailgate have also been restyled and LED rear lights have been added. Inside, the dash is all new and built of higher quality materials than the conventional models. The EV version gets OLED digital instruments, a large center touch screen, a rather shapely steering wheel and a new shift lever and surround. As for the rest of the standard equipment, there is only one trim to choose from, but it does come with a comprehensive specification, such as dual-zone climate control, electrically heated and folding door mirrors, keyless start and entry, heated front seats and steering wheel, parking sensors, cruise control and privacy glass. There is also Kia's 8.0 and touchscreen infotainment system fitted as standard with dedicated EV monitoring software, sat-nav, reversing camera, DAB radio, and USB and Bluetooth connectivity. The 27 kWh lithium-ion polymer battery pack is packaged under the floor pan. Charging from a UK domestic socket could take up to 13 hours. Kia UK is, however, supplying owners with a wallbox charger, which should reduce charging time to around 5 hours. It is also fitted with a Japanese standard CHAdeMO fast charging socket, which can deliver an 80% charge in just over half an hour. Kia engineers created a new low-energy heating and ventilation system based on the heat pump principle, which also allows heating and ventilation to be restricted to just the driver, saving energy. The 109 bhp, 210 pounds-foot electric motor drives a single-speed transmission, and Kia claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 10.8 seconds and a top speed of 90 miles per hour. The combination of the polymer battery cells and the new heating system will stretch the potential driving range out to 132 miles. While the Soul-EV delivers the typically compelling electric car dynamic of smooth and torquey performance and a quiet cabin, the whole package feels somewhat dated. Had this car been launched 3 years ago, it would have been easily class competitive with the Nissan Leaf. But the world of the EV has moved on rapidly, and the Volkswagen e-Golf, e-Up and Mercedes-Benz B-Class electric drive are better cars than the Soul-EV. While it's not even in the same league as BMW's formidable i3. Also, the Soul-EV is looking decidedly old hat, with the Renault Zoe being given a reboot for 2017, with the new model claiming to travel 250 miles per recharge, almost double the Kia's range. The two German models feel more refined both in terms of cabin ambience and ride quality, the drivetrains perform better, and both cars have far superior handling. The cartoonish looks might, of course, not matter to many potential buyers. But the clinching argument is that the entry-level VW e-Golf is only just over £1,000 more than the Soul-EV, the B-Class electric drive costs around £2,000 more, and the excellent BMW i3 only a few £100 more. That's not to say the Soul-EV has nothing going for it, quite the opposite, in fact. In addition to its EV driving and performance traits, the lofty driving position and boxy styling make it easy to position in busy city center traffic. If you are going to buy an electric car, it would be hard to find a compelling argument for the Soul over rival models. It does everything pretty well, aside from suffering a somewhat disturbed ride on poor roads, but is short of EV-class leadership. Kia has modest sales targets for the Soul-EV, with next year's sales tipped to be 100-200 units, the cars only being sold through a select 13 dealers who applied. Despite the £24,995 price, including government grant, Battery pack, wall charger, Chargemaster account and generous standard spec. Renault's Zoe and the Nissan Leaf also benefit from buying packages that make EV ownership even more affordable. As it stood, the Soul EV was as competent as it was, neither the best to drive nor the best value. Now, however, it is in need of some TLC to help close the ever-widening gap to the EVs that dominate the market.